Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Karen from Karen Davis Designs. Today I'm going to do a quick run through of the process of inserting mesh panels. This, as you see, is a denim skirt, but it could be a jacket or a waistcoat or anything really. As I said, this is a quick run through. For a more in-depth tutorial, please see my other video. The link is below. I found this skirt in my local charity shop and I thought, wow, look at all those panels. Wouldn't they look great with meshing and create a stained glass window effect? So that's what I'm going to do with this one. If you're going to follow along with me, you're going to need, of course, your skirt, some mesh fabric, plenty of pins and a good sharp pair of scissors. Now, to start with, turn your skirt inside out. Decide which panels you want to take out. I'm going to take all these small ones and have a real jazzy effect. So I'm now going to start laying out my net. I've started on the front panel and I found that there's a lovely piece that's got several seams in here. So I'm going to take this whole piece out and sew up these seams in the front. So I've put my net fabric with the right side facing the wrong side of the skirt, and I've pinned into the seams everywhere where I'm going to sew. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to just cut away the excess fabric so that it doesn't catch in the sewing machine when I sew. So I'm just going to carry on with that a moment. I've cut away all the excess fabric now, and if I turn over you can see where I'm going to be sewing, and these pieces are all going to be coming out. So now I am going to start sewing. I'm going to sew along the bottom and up all these seams, and I'll be back in a moment when I've done that. I've brought you to the sewing machine because I'm just going to show you that I am sewing right in the middle of the seam. Not stretching any fabrics, just holding it flat and going up the seam. I'm on a medium stitch, which is about a 3 on mine, and of course I use a jeans needle. There we go, that's what I use there. Okay, so I'm going to carry on with the sewing and be back when it's finished. I finished sewing all those panels now, and I've stitched up all those seams. There we go, and as you can see I've sewn up kind of in the middle of the seam. There we go. Now I'm going to turn the skirt around again and I'm going to remove the first panel. I'm just going to show you this one, and then I will carry on and do the rest, because I'm sure you really don't want to watch me take every panel out. It's very painstaking and probably very boring. So if you catch hold of the net and pull the denim away, make a snip, and then go to the other side and take your scissors, leaving them pointing slightly upwards, and cut close to the seam up to the point. And there you can see we're going to be revealing this beautiful net. So I shall carry on and do the same thing with all these little panels here, and I will be back to you and show you result of that. I've finished cutting out the panels and I've laid it out and I've put a white sheet underneath it so you can sort of see the effect that it's giving. I think it's kind of good. It's pretty balanced. I quite like it. I'm now going to go and I'm going to zigzag up these seams. I was thinking of doing it in blue, but I think white will make the colours of the poppies and the greens stand out better than blue. So I'm going to go off and do that now. Be back in a minute. I've finished zigzagging now and I've gone around all the seams around the edges to stop it from fraying, and as you can see it's kind of nicely encased all the seams. So now I'm going to work my way around and do the other pieces that I'm going to take out. I've made a start on the back panel, so I've pinned to the seams, cut away the excess fabric here, and I've pinned all the way around. Don't be afraid to pin, it really does help keep the fabric still when you're sewing. Use plenty of pins. So I'm now going to go, I'm going to sew all the way around the edges and on those seams. There we go, the front and back panels have now been all sewn in and zigzagged. What I'm going to do now is go around and I'm going to neaten up this fabric around here, take off any loose ends, and I shall do that all the way around, front and back, because I've got to take this off as well. And then I shall continue with these panels here. There's 4 of these on each side, so I shall be busy doing those in a moment. I've now pinned all the 8 panels in place, and I just thought I'd give you a little quick recap on what I'm actually doing. So I'm taking my fabric and it is the right side of the net to the wrong side of the skirt, and we place it where we want it to go, and now we are pinning the seams. This is where we're going to want to sew. So I've pinned up all that seam. This is where I'm going to sew on this piece, and when that is sewn I will turn it the other way and I will cut out this piece here, and that's what I'm going to be doing now. I'm off to the sewing machine to sew in all these 8 panels. I've finished all the panels now, and I've inserted the net mesh into all the little side ones. As you can see here, all neatly in. There we go. I hope this video, which is a run through of the process of putting in net panels into denim. You can use it for so many different things. I hope this skirt has inspired you to have a go. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.